It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from L.A. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Nick starting with a pass. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Harvey once more. 3 inside the 30. Space on the right. He's got room. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw is there for a long day Gadsden. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Now Nix. That's an quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Nix now on first and 10. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Go. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Herbert from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Delta, stop.
To throw, Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lower the deficit to a single possession. Lad McConkey with a touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Nix from the gun. Finds Mims. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here's Nix to throw. This is Ingram looking the left side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Chargers are going to opt for a 50B 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Giving this to Harvey. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. And he goes out with enough for the 1st, but we do have a flag down on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert back to throw. That's completed right side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
Gain of 17 yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Ray. Go.
Now Herbert to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Gadsden. Big man showing up the yards. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Dicker for the extra point.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie things up at 14.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Count.
Here's Herbert. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to the air, Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. No throw, third and long. Going with a screen to Hampton. And He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 9.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll toss it to Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
He'll play action. Here's Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. He takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dicker tacks down the extra point. And the Chargers tie this game at 21.
21 apiece. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20s.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Nix now, 3rd and 1. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. We've set it downs from the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Ingram's got another one. It's a small gain up to the 38. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Once more, it's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
A gain of 19
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completed to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Kappa. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
380. Good. Hey, Ray. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Delta. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 21.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
14 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Set.
Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2.
Touchdown, Chargers.
So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Broncos 24. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Harvey now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. No finds his bet. Harvey. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
He'll throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. He's a race down the right side. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Crowd right. Hey, ram.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Kappa.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Kappa. Hey, OP.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Set.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Hampton gets it out of his own lead. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers...
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Hey, Ray. Grenade.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
To number 15, Lad McConkey. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Set. Delta. Set. Ready.
To throw, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Set.
3rd down, give to Hampton. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Lion. Ready. Set.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
The score, Chargers 35, Broncos 31. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Harvey now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's a third down give to Harvey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And a rolling 5-1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos losing by 4. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have taken the lead late. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Crowd right. Ready?
Catch made left side by McConkey. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 40.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 8.
And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Stop. Go.
Here he is to throw. Brought in by Jensen. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
5-9. Lady. Hey, ram.
Setting up to pass. Pass caught, 9-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end, just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Home trips right.
Hampton. And he will score and give them the lead in the 1 minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
42, Broncos 38. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Harvey now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. Good news, he stopped the clock and moves the chains. Bad news, they only have 10 seconds left. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. A give right side to Dobbins. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one.